Minasan konnichiwa. So today I'm gonna be talking about the story of my journey, 90-kilometer journey on cycling around Lake Biwa. In which case I'm just going back and forth from Ishiyama towards basically Tokushima. And this was during the Golden Week, in which case it's the most popular season for people, especially Japanese people, to travel. And during that time, I assume that I don't want to travel, but instead I go to Shiga, since it's not really that popular. I think Shiga compared to Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo, Nagoya, Yokohama, anywhere else like that. This brilliant idea turns into a nightmare when I cycle for 30 kilometers in itself, and then I feel my leg getting cramped, slowly cramped up and feels like idiotic already. But I kept pushing on and pushing on until I reached my halfway point, or yeah, basically halfway point of the journey. In which case, it was Shirage Shrine, in which there's a gate inside the lake, and it's something special and some kind of achievement. But at the same time, in itself, I would say I hated it. It feels like nightmare. I want to die each time I cycle back and forth, and now I'm traumatized by this freaking bicycle. Basically, each time I see a bicycle, I freak out a little bit. Since you know what can I say? That's why never trust internet, especially when you trying to travel. Not really like never trust, but try to avoid taking just one advice. Try taking three, four advice. Personally, for me, if you want to go to the Shirahige Shrine. So if you are traveling since I travel from Ishiyama, since also they don't have any bike to rent out, so I have to go to Ishiyama. But not during Golden Week, even during normal week. Riding a bicycle is, I consider it as crazy if you are trying to circle around the Biwak Lake for one day, and it's impossible. So the best thing to do if you want to ride a bicycle and you're desperate for it, I would say try to make the stop, yeah, like go to a hotel, stay in hotel, like few different hotels around Lake Biwa, so at least you can recover, recharge. Don't be like me, cycling from 11 to 8. Seeing the view in itself, I started to hate it, to be honest, once I arrived, because I remember that I'm just halfway point and not in the end, but still it's fun and fine, even though my legs still hurt till this day. But moreover, if you know, instead of saving 1,600 yen just to, you know, riding a train, it's it's much better to ride a train, to be honest. You can, even though you can't see the rice field, you can see the camping, but what you can see is at least time. You can save a lot of time by going to more areas, I would say, even though it's much more expensive. I understand that it will cost around 1 to 2K, but it's still worth it than cycling around, unless you are planning on 3, 4, 5 days of stay. Then it's fine, because it's not necessarily a problem, especially if you have a lot of stops to recover, basically stays in hotels to recover. Well, for me, I just bike from 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Even then, cutting it close, since the store is closed at 9 in Ishiyama, so basically I have to bike non-stop back, and it's traumatizing, to be honest. I I I love and hate it, to be really honest. I love and hate cycling back and forth, because it's fun, but at the same time it's not fun. it's painful in no sense, I would say. So I mean, if you have a driving license in Japan, or if you are a tourist and you have international license and you can rent a car, why not just drive a car towards around Lake Biwa? Save more time, cheaper, less tiredness compared to riding a bike. And whenever I ask the convenience store clerk on where to go and back from Ishiyama to Tokushima or Shiragi Shrine, the clerk are laughing because, are you sure it's 1 hour using cars? And I mean, it's a stupid idea that should never been done. If you only plan a 1 day trip, I would suggest you do go, you just use a train. At least, even if you're not seeing the beautiful views, at least you're not feeling the pain. That's the thing. It's supposed to be relaxing, it's not supposed to be painful. That's the thing. So I mean, you only need 30 minutes walk even towards from only I forget what's the name already since that. But Shiga is a really beautiful place, especially if you are, let us say, traveling during Golden Week, because during Golden Week it's much less crowded, I'd say, compared to Kyoto, Osaka, Kobe, Nara. I'd say Kyoto itself, I do already ever go to twice already, so I already know Kyoto, what Kyoto is like. But Shiga is something of like a hidden gem, since not a lot of people really know what is that place, to be honest, unless you're like me who knows it already. So basically, just find out and try to go there at least once. If you want to escape from the golden week hell of Kyoto, Osaka, then come to Shiga. It's fun. But remember, if you want to cycle, you need 3, 4, 5 days of stays in hotel at least. But for, I would say, for 1 day trip, it's better use trains, or 2 days trip use trains is faster, cheaper, and better. Not cheaper, but it's still convenience. I'd say no pain, full of gains. That's the thing. So yeah, I mean, that's the story I have for my journey during Golden Week. And next week, let's see what's going to come. And see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hopefully you like, subscribe, and enjoy this video, basically, since it's been a long time since I upload a new video. And see you guys next time. Bye bye.